Hi, welcome to Anime Adventures. I'm Elise Baughman, and this weekend we're in Lubbock, Texas at Anime West Texas, an all-anime convention. Hey there, Elise Baughman here. I am with Sarah Dunn. She is an amazing artist. Tell us about your company, about what you do.
Well, me and my mother-in-law started our own business about a year ago called Craftastic Studios. We've actually been in business for a year. We started it a little bit before. We started our first con at San Diego Comic-Con, which is also owned by Chris Latosh. So that was our first show, and we've just been trucking ever since.
I love it. And I happened to have visited with Sarah last night. So I know that you just became an artist and really started getting into artwork. Was it 2 years ago?
Yeah, it's been about a year and a half, almost 2 years. So actually starting the whole painting process was the hard part. It was, what do I do first? And then where do I go from there? But it's a lot of fun. I let my paint do the talking. I will draw it out, and then from there, I'll just build onto where I drew. So it's a beautiful symphony with paint.
I love that description, a beautiful symphony. I think that's so cool. And I heard you say something, you let the paint speak for itself, you let it talk for itself. If somebody is not an artist, what does that mean to you, that you let the paint speak for itself?
To me, it's, you're going to watch where the paint goes. Like, you are the controller of the paint, but the paint sometimes gets away from you. And with that, you will have your little mess ups, and that's okay. But you can always fix it. And there's always, you can get on YouTube and find those videos to show you how to fix things. And I'm an avid YouTube, go find that stuff to fix it. YouTube's your best friend. Yeah, YouTube is your best friend for a lot of things, isn't it? Exactly. So for me, it's when you're building it on the paint and you have an oopsie. Oopsies happened. You can actually take that oopsie and make it into something a lot better. Because I actually had a very big oopsie. Eric Vale actually has that painting. He gave it to his daughter. I did a My Little Pony painting, and he was at San Diego Comic-Con, and I was like, what does your daughter like? He's like, My Little Pony. I just happened to have it. And I was trying to make it like a rainbow, and it didn't work. So I was like, okay, I'm just going to cover it up in black. I was like, wait, what did I just do? So I went and took water and started rubbing it off. So it looked like a denim type My Little Pony. And it was really cool looking.
That is really cool. And so what I think is so amazing that you just started 2 years ago, where some artists have been doing it all their lives. I mean, take a look at this. The detail in this, and this is, well, you can tell I'm speechless. It's just, you can tell when an artist is gifted when you've just been doing it 2 years and you come up with stuff like this. I love it.
This is actually how I start off. I will draw it out, and then I'll literally trace it, and then I'll trace it back onto the canvas once it's completed. That's when you get this. That's how you let the paint talk for itself.
Oh, I love it. Well, and speaking of paint talking for itself, she just happened to have painted Pan. I love this one. And then somebody bought it today. He was nice enough to let us use it for this, so I signed it to Colton. Love this so much.
I love it too. I'm so happy that it sold today, and you got to autograph it.
I know.
I'm so happy.
Well, and it turns out that Sarah is a Dragon Ball fan.
Huge Dragon Ball fan. But the thing is, I'm not gonna lie, it's only been for about a year that I've been a fan, but I'm a huge fan.
But I like that too. I mean, whether you've watched for a year or 10 years or 20 years, whatever, that's great. It's great to find new fans.
Well, my husband, it's actually been a big pressure for me to actually be a part of this whole Dragon Ball community. Kamea-Con. We were going to the first Kamea-Con, and obviously I don't know anything about these characters, and I don't even know, I'm like, what's this name? And he's like, you need to sit down and watch it, or you're not gonna know what you're doing. I'm like, okay. So I finally buckled down and sat down, and it's like a soap opera, but with anime and these amazing characters like Goku and Hercule Satan and Vegeta and Piccolo and Chi-Chi, and it's a soap opera for adults. Yes. With cartoon. That's how I feel about it.
So that's how you got started, is you wanted to know the show and the characters before Kamea-Con of 2018?
Yes. So, and then I got hooked and I watched all of Z, And then I found out that I was meeting you, Miss Pan. So I started watching DT and got hooked with DT, and of course your character, because your character's amazing on the show, because I just love how cheeky she is. And I'm actually going to end up going back to Dragon Ball, the original Dragon Ball. So.
Oh, nice. I love to hear that. I love people's stories. Like, that's so cool how you got involved.
Well, the thing is, like, I have really bad dyslexia, so I can't do subs. I have to listen to the dub. So all the voice actors for the America are my voices. So when like I meet you or Eric or Sunny or Chris Sabat or whoever, it's you guys are my Dragon Ball people. So, and I love just meeting you guys and getting to know y'all. So it's been an amazing journey with you guys since the past year, and I'm happy to be along with it. So.
Oh, well, that's so cool. We've had a fun time talking and visiting, and we've seen her quite a bit as we're running around the convention this weekend. And, you know, some other things we should talk about that you have at your booth, because she doesn't just have her artwork. Tell us about this.
My mother-in-law actually is a crochet artist. Like, she can literally make anything from yarn. This is one of her little beanie headbands. It looks like a crown. And then, of course, over here...
I mean, look at that.
So she completely made this by herself. Like, she figured out the pattern. She made it. She even has the say-in tail. I'm not joking. It has the tail. The diaper cover's falling off, but there's a little say-in tail.
That is too cute. Oh, my goodness. I love it. She is really talented. I mean, look at that. That's amazing.
But everything that she's done, like, she's learned through us, like, asking what would people like, and then she takes that idea from us and goes with it. Her name is Cheryl Dunn. She is the most beautiful woman in the world, of course, other than my actual mom, but she is my rock. She is my business partner. Most people say, hey, I don't like my mother-in-law. I can actually sit there and say, oh, well, I love mine.
Oh.
We get along that well. It's like when we're family, but when business is business, we talk about business, but we're at the same time, we're still family.
Oh, see, I love that. And how great to love your family and get to work with your family.
Yeah, it's great because we actually have a 5-year-old son. So when I go out to the Comic-Cons to work at the booth, she's with my son, her grandson. So we do it everything 50-50. As you can tell, we split our booth 50-50. So everything that we do, it's always going to be 50-50. That's our partnership. And it couldn't be any other way. So
obviously you're at a lot of cons, so you can find them at the cons, but if somebody wanted to find you online, where are you and where is your mother-in-law? Where can they find you online?
We basically are off of Facebook. We're trying to get on Twitter and, of course, Instagram. We're working on that. We have someone who's going to be working on it for us. I won't drop hints, hint, hint, Kyle. That's my husband, by the way. But we are on Facebook. It's at Craftastic Studios. You can message the page anytime, day or night. We're there. We'll message back as quick as we possibly can. And, of course, we will be getting on Instagram and Twitter.
Okay, so Craftastic Studios, and that's for your artwork and the crochet work. Okay. Oh, okay, that's great to know. Well, any parting words, like anything you would like to share?
Well, I just want to say thank you so much this is for you, honestly. Thank you for being who you are. You're so amazing. And thank you for Pan. Pan's amazing. And thank you for being here. I mean, without you, we would not all be here. And that's including Sunny and Eric and Rick. You guys being here is why we're here. So thank you for being out here at Anime West Texas with us this weekend. So thank you.
Well, thank you. That is wonderful. We love being here. So I like to hear that. Gonna make me blush. Well, gosh, what a great place to end. So we're gonna end it here. And I can't resist saying we are done. Sarah Dunn.
That's right.